Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Naisha if you're new here, and in today's video we're going to be doing almost a full face of Milani and testing out a bunch of new Milani items. So we will be trying out the new Screen Queen Milani foundation, as well as a couple primers, some brow products, some lip products, some blushes, not including the eyes. The eyes are going to be a separate video where I do 3 looks with 3 palettes, including the Gilded Jade. So it's the Gilded Jade, Gilded Amber, and Gilded Violet. That will be a separate video coming next, so look forward to that one. Milani is one of my favorite drugstore brands. I love their complexion products and just wanted to try out some new things that are new to me that I got online at Milani.com and in Ulta. So if you'd like to see all of the new goodies that I've got tested out on my face, please keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna start with the brows like I usually do. And I purchased a couple brow products. So I got the Milani Stay Put Brow Color, which is a brow gel, and it comes with a brush. And then there is the Milani Brow Pencil in Espresso, and the Milani, well, everything is Milani. It's a full face of Milani. Stay Put Brow Shaping Gel. I also got this. This is the first time I'm trying Milani brow products, so we'll see how that goes. I also got this Brow Fix Brow Kit, which is powders. I tend to use powders on my no makeup days just to fill in my brow if I'm, just on the go and I don't want it to look this sparse. So I'm not going to use this today, but I'm going to try this out at a later time. It does look a little light for my skin tone, but we'll see how it looks in another video. Alright, so here we have the brow pencil, just like any standard brow pencil. The tip is one of the thinner ones, like the ABH Brow Wiz, which I love. A really good color for me. Okay, so I'm going to use this to outline my brow. Really good color for me. And it went on nicely. It's not too creamy where it's sliding around, but it's also not too hard because you can see the color is coming off on my skin, which I just did my skincare, so there's a lot of moisturizer and stuff on my skin, and it is coming off really well. Next, I'm going to fill it in with the brow gel, and I'm going to use a little brush it comes with. It's really thin. I like that. So here's the color. This is in dark chocolate. It's pretty harsh, but that's usually when you open a new jar of pomade, that's usually what happens. But this is pretty creamy. It's going on opaque. I'm also going to brush through it so it will lose some of the darkness that you see right there. Okay, so I'm going to brush through that, get rid of a lot of the clumps, and bring back the more natural looking eyebrows. But so far so good. I think that was a pretty good brow gel. I am going to use the shaping gel, but I usually use this towards the end of my makeup routine, so we'll come back to this. So right now I'm going to jump off, do my eyes since the eyes are not part of this video, and then I'll come back and we'll do the rest of the face with all the beautiful new products. So I'll be right back in a split second. Okay, so I'm back with the eyes halfway done. So the first thing I want to try out is this new Rosewater Prep and Refresh Hydrating Mist. I typically like to use a hydrating mist, a hydrating primer, as well as a mattifying primer. I use the hydrating primer all over my face and the mattifying primer in the T-zone because I have normal oily combination skin. So let's try this out. Give it an initial spray. There we go. Ooh, that feels nice and smells amazing. If you don't like the smell of rose, definitely don't go for it. It's a very strong rose scent, but it feels very refreshing on the skin. I like that. And then next I have the Rose Primer Prep and Hydrate Lightweight Base. So it has a pink tint to it. You can't see it on the camera. So this primer is supposed to hydrate, brighten, and plump with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and vitamin B5. Everything I need for my 40-year-old skin. Not as strong of a rose scent like the spray, but it has a herbal scent, if you will. Feels hydrating, not oily. Okay, now we're going to go in with the Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation. I have 430 Toasted Tawny. This foundation has a luminous natural skin finish. It's buildable, light to medium coverage, and long wear. I believe the reason why they call this Screen Queen is because it has a digital blue light filter. As we all know, we live in front of our phones, and this is supposed to help filter out that light and is better for our skin. I pumped it onto the back of my hand. It's pretty thick. And then I'm going to go in with my sponge. I agree with the light to medium coverage. I don't go for heavy coverage anymore. I don't mind my skin showing through, since my skin has actually been doing a lot better since my 20s. Okay, so this is the foundation blended in. It looks a little off on camera, but in real life, this is like a perfect match for my skin. I'm surprised I did such a good job at choosing. So like they said, it's a skin-like finish, which I'll see, you know, once it dries down, and I'll see how long this lasts on my oily skin. It is around 5 p.m. and I'll probably take this off around 10, which is not a long time, but I will continue to wear this foundation and see how it lasts. So far it looks like skin. So far it really does look pretty. I'm liking it. We'll just see how long it lasts. Typically I don't wear my makeup for that long anymore. You know, 5 hours is essentially how long I wear makeup for these days, so I'll see how it looks by 10 p.m. because that's typically how long I'll be wearing makeup anyway. I have their old foundation, the Conceal and Perfect. I hated this foundation. It just was never my thing. So this one I already like it better. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Conceal and Perfect concealer. I actually really like this concealer in the color 155 Cool Sand. And to contour, I'm going to use the Conceal and Perfect Stick Foundation in 295 Cocoa. I'm going to blend the contour out. And blend out my nose contour. Now we're going to go back in with my sponge and blend out the concealer. Okay, so when I'm done blending out most of the concealer, I go back in with the side that I did the foundation and I blend right between where the contour and the highlight meet. For powder, I'm going to use the Make It Last Translucent Banana. Just put some into the cap and go right in with the wet sponge, damp sponge, and set under my eyes. So I set around my mouth as well because that's where my foundation tends to fade first. I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match powder to set the rest of my face and help dust away the bake. Like I said, it's less of a swipe the powder away and more of a push it in and remove the excess. Like that. For bronzer, I'm just going to go in with my Lovecraft Beauty bronzer. I couldn't find in Walmart a bronzer from Milani that was deep enough for my skin tone. If it is, it didn't look like it in the package, so I'm just going to use this one. And also my nose. Now for blush, I'm going to do something real unorthodox. I'm going to use this Cheek Kiss liquid blush. Probably shouldn't be putting it on over powder, but I've seen Jackie Anna do it with the NARS one, and she does it over her powder, and it works out just fine. So just pray for me that it works out too. So this color is in Nude Flush. I am not really a liquid blush type person, so I figured, hey, why not let's try something new out. So I squeeze a little bit in the back of my hand. I don't know if I'm going to use the finger, if I should use my sponge. Ooh, let's pray. I don't really have anywhere to go. I'm just going to go pick my daughter from daycare, but still, we want to look cute. All right, so I'm going to tap some right here and then blend it out with the Beauty Blender. Okay, didn't move anything, but it's also very subtle. You see that? Very subtle color. It's beautiful. Okay. Okay. I didn't mess things up. That's good. Not bad. I'm gonna have to try this again on my no makeup. Oh, it's pretty. I gotta try this again on my no makeup days. When there's not much powder on my face, it might show up a little bit more. So over that, I'm gonna use the Spiced Rose powder blush. So they came out with a couple darker colors of these. I had the lighter ones that did not show up on my skin tone, and finally they came out with some deeper colors, and I saw this one and I was like, oh, it's beautiful, I have to have it. So we're gonna dust this right over the cheekbones. I'm gonna be real ginger with it because I don't want to mess up the rose. It's so pretty. That is pretty. I think it might also be a little bit more pigmented because I went over the cream blush with it, but I really love this color. That is beautiful. I look so fleshy, like a little baby. Okay, I didn't pick up a new highlighter, so for highlighter, I'm going to use this Amber Glow from this Gilded Jade palette. There's like a greeny color in there. Maybe I should mix them. Let me mix them. Pray for me. Okay, that turned out really nice. Oh, that is pretty. But dusty. Okay, so when I'm done with all of my face products, I always like to go over it with this pretty soft and fluffy brush. Helps blend everything together. So everything looks beautiful. Whew, okay. Okay, I'm going to finish up the eyes and the lower lash line, and I'll be back for us to do the lips with some new stuff. Okay, the eyes are officially done. Let's finish up with the new stuff. I'm going to use this Stay Put Brow Shaping Gel. Ooh, that is a fat brush. See how this goes. I don't see a lot of color being put on my brows. I'm a little worried since the brush is so fat. Not so bad though. This color I have is in dark brown. Okay, so I have a couple of lip options. I have this Bold Color Statement Matte Lipstick in I Am Smart. This color, kind of a pinky nude. And I have this Ludicrous lip gloss in 200 whatever. I also have this Ludicrous matte lip crayon in 140 So Obsessed. And this Keep It Full, I believe this is a lip plumping gloss in Gold Dust. I think I'm gonna go with the bold matte lipstick with the Ludicrous gloss over top, this combo. I'm going to use my Morphe Trendsetter lip liner. And then we're gonna go in with 40 I Am Smart. And then over top, we'll go with the lip gloss. Lip gloss is thick and nice. I like it. Okay, and to set everything, I'm going to use my OG Make It Last setting spray. This is my absolute favorite drugstore setting spray. Okay, so here is the finished look with all of the new products. What do you think? Milani might have did something. I love how my skin looks with this foundation. The only thing is I'm going to have to see how long it lasts. Maybe the next time I can use a more mattifying primer, because the two primers I used were pretty hydrating. And it's pretty warm out today. It's 70 degrees. So, and it's coming into spring, into summertime. I might need to use things that are a little bit more mattifying if I'm using such a hydrating foundation. So let's go through everything, starting with the eyebrow products. Okay, so we have the brow pencil. I really liked it. It's very reminiscent of my ABH brow wiz that I love. And the brow gel is also pretty good. It did set down. It's a really good color for me. I love that it came with the little brush, and it's a really good brush. It's short, but it's a nice thin brush. And then the brow gel. My only problem with the brow gel is how fat the brush is. I'm not sure how thick your eyebrows have to be for that to comb through your brows. Only really the tip of the brush is going to comb through my brows, so it's not really depositing a lot of product. But I do feel like my brows feel set, so maybe it is working. That's my only issue. The brush is too fat. Okay, then we have the primers. We have the Rosewater Prep and Fresh and the Rose Primer. Both are hydrating products. Like I said, I typically use one hydrating, one matte product. So we'll see how long this foundation lasts on me. I love how the rose spray felt and smelled. Really like that. The Rose Primer wasn't anything spectacular from the time I put it on. So again, we'll see how this helps the foundation to stay on if it breaks up early. But again, I'm going to play with this foundation with more mattifying primers. So we'll see if it's these primers or if it's the foundation that helps with the longevity or not. Next, of course, is the foundation. I am very proud of myself for picking such a good color match. It is, as it says, it is light to medium coverage, and it is very, very skin-like. It looks like my skin. I just look like I have perfectly dewy luminous skin, which is what I go for these days. I rarely do a fully matte beat anymore, every now and then, but I really go for this kind of skin, like not looking like you're wearing too much makeup look, and this really does give it that look. Again, I will wear it some more times, wear different primers, see how long it actually lasts. It says it's supposed to last, does it say? It just says long wear, it doesn't give you a time. So I'll play with it and see how long I can get it to last. And the blushes, so this is my first time really using some sort of a cheek tint liquid blush, and I like the fact that it didn't lift up the product that was underneath. It gave it a really light flush. I cannot wait to use this when I'm doing my no makeup days. I think this will be beautiful, so more to come on that. Also, I am so glad that they finally have these rose blushes in darker colors. I was so jealous that I couldn't wear the lighter colors. I had 3 of them and I put them on and it was nothing. It was dust. So I'm so glad that they're coming out with darker colors. This is one of the 2 darker colors. Hopefully they keep coming out with them. I think I'm really going to be using this blush a lot. It is a beautiful color. Hopefully I don't mess up the rose because it's so pretty, but I really like this blush. And last but not least, my lip combo. I really love this color, this tone. This pinky nude tone is usually my go-to. The lipstick in I Am Smart is pretty matte. When it was going on, it was pretty matte. I had to get in there and put it on, but hopefully that means it's going to last a little bit longer. And then the Ludicrous lip gloss in Whatever. I love this tone, this color. It's thick but not sticky. It's very shiny and beautiful. I really like this lip gloss, so maybe I'll be getting some more of these colors. Okay, so that was all of the new Milani items that I used in today's video. So let me know, do you like the look? Have you used any of these products before? Are you going to try any new Milani products? As I said before, their face products are some of my favorite. The Conceal and Perfect concealer is my absolute favorite. Something about that formula, I just love it. Also, don't forget the next video that will be coming will be 3 looks with the gilded palettes. This is the first one, the Gilded Jade. And also in that video, I'll probably give an update on the foundation and how I've been liking it, because I'll continue to use these face products in those looks as well. So if you made it to the end and you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.